Welcome to Scholarship Hive. I hope you are doing great and have a good time. In this video, I will guide you step-by-step application procedure of University of Brunei Darussalam. It is a fully funded scholarship and it is for both Masters and PhD programs. Firstly, choose Program of Study. Select first and second choices, respectively, of programs in which you are interested. And want to get admission. If you have previously applied to study at University of Brunei Darussalam UBD, please indicate the most recent year you applied. It depends on you. Next, apply for session. As it is fall 2021 intake and not the spring 2021 intake, so it is written there 2021 August intake. Part-time, yes or no. Personal details. Upload your photograph there. It should be in JPEG format only and not more than 10 MB. It will be a passport sized photo and this photo will be used for your UBD student card. Choose title. Write your full name. Choose your nationality. Then select from citizen, permanent resident or other. You have to specify this. Choose your race. If it is not mentioned in this menu, then you will select others and then specify. Choose your religion, gender, marital status, your date of birth, country of origin, country of resident, country of birth, your passport number, its place of issued, its country of issued, date issued and expiry date. You will write it according to you. Next are the contact details. Write your permanent address. Write postal code of your area. Choose your country again. Set the mailing address same as permanent address if it is, otherwise you have to write the mailing address as well. Write your phone number, but before select your country. Write your email. Write your mobile number. Write your fax number and Skype ID as well if you have. An application code will be sent to your email. Please make sure, and you should write your active email address as there. If you are using Hotmail or live email address, then email might end up in your spam email folder. So please check your spam mail folder as well. Here, fax number, phone number, and Skype ID are optional fields, but mobile number and other fields showing red mark, there is not red mark. There are red marks. So the red mark fields are mandatory fields. It means this online application will not be submitted without filling these fields. In emergency contact, write the details of your emergency contact. His or her name, relationship with you, address, phone number, office number, mobile and fax number, and email. I will write 1 to 2 fields. Remaining you will do according to you. Okay, next of kin. Here you will write the same details of your relative. His relationship with you, his or relationship, his or name, address, is he have a Bruneian nationality or no? Is our ID card number, passport number, mobile number, phone number, fax number, email, and occupation. Next are the application details, research and publication. If you have done any research or you have any publications, you will jot it down there. You can add more fields if you have more than one research and publications. So you will go to this plus sign and then add year, title, title of publication and publication details, volume, edition, page, etc. of your research or any published content. Researched published content. Then proposed field of study. You will write title of research proposal and then upload the research proposal. This section is only required for candidates who are applying for masters by research and PhD. This section is not required for candidates who are applying for masters without research, or in other words, who are applying for masters with coursework. Next are the employment details. Are you currently employed? It depends on you. If you have any work experience, you will mention it there. Now they are asking, have you previously studied in UBD? Yes or no? Again, depends on your case. Are you applying for scholarship? Yes. Here you will write the name of the scholarship scheme. Have you been awarded with any scholarship in the past? If yes, the name of scholarship. You will be considered as a fee-paying student until you submit confirmation of scholarship or funding award. Next is UBD scholarship. This field is for PhD applicants only. Are you applying for the UBD scholarship? Yes. Where, how did you hear about UBD scholarship? You may tick more than one. If you are watching this video, you may write like Scholarship Hive YouTube channel or Scholarship Hive website. Have you been awarded with this scholarship or other scholarship in the past? Yes or no? It depends on you, your case. Candidates are required to submit an original essay of not more than 1,000 words describing why you apply for the UBD scholarship, why you deserve to be selected for the UBD scholarship, and what you intended to do to give back to Brunei Darussalam after you have completed your studies in UBD. So you will write the essay here in this white area. Next is schools, institutions attended from tertiary onwards. You will write all the institutions that you have attended after tertiary. Your master's, bachelor's, intermediate, your matriculation. I will show you the first. You will write name of the school or institution. Select the time duration during which you have done this degree, highest qualification earned and the results as well. Next is English proficiency qualification. You will select from these given tests. You will write the year in which you have passed the respective test, and you will also write the score in front of that test. For example, I'm doing one for you as an example. Next is the referees information. You have to write the information of two referees. You will write his or her name, institution or organization in which he or she works, his or her address, position at the institute or organization, his or her phone number, email, mobile, and fax number, and the same for referee 2. The same things you will write for referee to is our details. Next is medical or special needs, yes or no. Then you have to attach your files here. They should be in PDF format and their size should not be greater than 10 MB. The documents should be named. For example, if it is your bachelor's transcript, you will write like bachelor's transcript 2018, etc., in which you have done the degree. It is also written an example there as you are seeing, A-level 2014. The copy should be clear and legible. Avoid photographs using your mobile phones. And for international students, they will also send the true certified copies of their academic certificates by post to this address. So I suggest you should note down this address to some safe place or in your notebook so you will not forget it. You will add the files one by one and you will write their names as well in the left field. Next, check this box, I agree to the terms. And then you will write this CAPTCHA here. After this, you will submit the application. You can save the application so you can edit it later before the application deadline. If you are done filling the application form and uploading all the documents correctly and your application has no mistakes and no mandatory field is left, then do submit it. The application procedure was pretty much simple. I wish you best of luck. If you are new to our channel, kindly consider subscribing it so you will not miss any upcoming updates. Thank you so much for watching.